Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Carrying on with my story that I left off. My video camera ran out of battery power, so I had to regroup. So I'll come back to the story. I was still in 2015. I think it was up to where, after I'd seen Merv, who's apparently an undercover cop, I went to his house. That was the rumor anyway, that someone else told me. Anyway, I'll carry on with the story. So then after I saw Merv and Haley in 2015, well, let me just say this. Before I was talking about hearing a buzzing in my ears. Now the buzzing that I hear in my ears is a high pitched frequency. And it's all different frequencies like this. That's one of them. There's a whole different range. This is a dog whistle app on my phone. This is what I hear in my ears all the time. Everywhere I go, every day, I hear this on different frequency levels. Since I was sitting in my room and they started playing around with it, they're basically showing me this buzzing in my ears. I've been hearing this buzzing. Now this buzzing in my ears, I think was there before. It was just on a high-pitched frequency and I didn't know about it. I'll get to the story later why this is so. So that's what you hear. Anyway, I'm going to put this phone in my room. So now after I'd seen Merv and Haley and that, yeah, then I was at the house there in my mum's place, the same place I was staying. And after that I heard these people say, oh, so you want to be important? You know, and I noticed the TV started following me wherever I went. And I was walking out to get a cigarette. The guys on the TV, their heads would turn and they'd follow me. And I'm sitting outside having a cigarette, or if I'm sitting inside now, it looks like the people are personally talking to me, you know. They're looking at me like this, like that. You know, it looks like, I don't know, it looks like they're actually sitting and talking to me. When I get up and go somewhere, they're following me, their heads are following me. This is on the TV. I'm not imagining things, this is exactly what it looked like, you know. Anyway. At that time it was a little bit confusing, it was a bit funny, I was thinking about all this mysterious stuff that's going on in my life, you know. But it was a little comical at the time. Yeah, man. The news ladies, the interviewers, the people getting interviewed, everyone on the TV seemed to be having a personal conversation with me, you know. It's strange. Anyway. Byron came over one time, 2015. And he was asking me, we were sitting down in front of Mum's TV in the lounge, and he was asking me, have I done the right thing? And all this. And I'm not sure who he was talking about. I think Murphy and Haley. I think he was referring to Haley and Murphy, but there wasn't actually a subject in the conversation. He was just saying, well, have you done the right thing and this and that. And I wasn't exactly sure what they're talking about. And I'm thinking, all this mysterious stuff going on in my life, I'm not even sure. You know what I'm saying? I know in my personal life I've done the right thing. Or I've tried to do the right thing all the time. But anyway, him and Mum was sitting there and they're like questioning me, like we're in front of some kind of audience or something. Or they fishing from me, you know. It's like they fucking bullying me, kind of. Picking on me. Anyway. Then when I was saying bye to him, he jumped in his car, I was saying bye to him. And then when I said bye, he said bye and then he flinched, you know, like. So when he flinched like that, I figured, well, then you hearing these voices too. You must be hearing something. You must be hearing these people communicate with you. Because when you flinch like that, that means you're feeling guilty or bad for something you thought. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I figured you must be hearing these people as well. Anyway, Brendan's another guy from the flats. Lee and Sam and Ken, all these people from the flats, they all acting up now. They acting strange towards me, you know, giving me shit. Don't know if they're taking the piss out of me when I walk past or this and that. And the conversations we have are just all strange, and it looks like everyone's got a smirk on their face and they're up to something, you know. Anyway, fucking one night, I was there in the house, and I was in my room, you know, and I was up, and Noel kept fucking walking past my room door, and he kept making a noise like, like, hey, and this kept happening for about, hey, an hour or two, you know, and he kept going to the toilet. It's like he was trying to make a noise for me. It's like he was bullying me, you know what I'm saying? And I kept hearing him. Every time I'm doing something in my room, he kept walking past and kind of like making a noise with his feet, and then going like that, and making all these noises, you know, just to let me know he's there. And I felt bullied by him, you know. Anyway, I thought, you know what, I'm going to go have a chat with him. So I went outside. I went to have a cigarette. He was out there, and I was having a chat with him. I said, okay, no. What's the problem now, mate? You know what I'm saying? Have you got a problem with me or something like that? You know, is there a problem going on here that I don't know about? Anyway, he's looked at me and he's, no. Then he just started going off, you know. He said something about carrying on like a fucking junkie and this and that. You're fucking junkie, that. He started getting all fucking angry and worked up like a big girl, you know. Anyway, I was trying to talk to him man to man, trying to find out what the problem is. And he just arced up and started carrying on about all the shit, he said. Anyway, he started screaming this and that. He had a fucking crowbar, a little crowbar about that big, in his tool bag next to his feet. I'm still smoking a cigarette. Next minute, this cunt's he's grabbed me. He's trying to hit me. I got my cigarette. I'm holding him back like this. He picks up the crowbar he's got by his tool bag. Hey, and he's coming to hit me like. He even looked at my legs like, because my one hip is fucked, you know. It's like he came to hit me, and he's looking at my legs now. It's like he's gonna pick which leg he's gonna hit me with. Which leg he's gonna hit me? Which leg he's gonna hit? Anyway, I'm there. I grabbed the crowbar. Hey, settle down. I got a cigarette in my mouth. He's pushed me onto the couch. I burned the couch, this and that. Hey, this old doesn't want to stop now. He's a bully, you know what I'm saying? He's going off. He's lost his pot. He said he's lost his shit. I was trying to have a talk with him like a man. Hey, this old's come at me, this, that. Hey, I had to eliminate the threats. I twisted his arm, put his arm behind his back. I put him on the ground, and I sat on the O. Couldn't move nowhere. He was trying to get up. I'm like, no, you're not going nowhere, because if I let you get up and you keep coming at me, I'm going to have to beat you up. You know what I'm saying? So I just sat on him, and I'm holding him there. Anyway, my mum comes out. Hey, there's a commotion going on. My mum she came out. What the fuck is going on here? Hey, poor Noel. I felt sorry for Noel. She came for Noel, he said. You know, also I've got Noel immobilized on the ground, his arm behind his back, and I'm sitting on him. So he can't do nothing. And my mother came, she you this, that. Hey, she's stepping on the O's knees, the O's going for the O's head, they say his arms, he's in the back, Hey, hey, I'm feeling sorry for Noel now. I'm like, hey, ma, don't stop it, hey, she's gonna break his knee or break his elbows or something, man. Yeah, she was going off. Hey, she was mad. She went straight for him. I don't know, I'm not sure why, but I think I'll find out the reason later why she went straight for him. And she was giving him, hey, I had to push her away. Hey, ma, stop it, you're gonna hurt him, you know. She would have broken his knees, I saved that that night, Yeah, she would have broken his knees, fucking broke his nose, broke his hands, broke his elbows, everything. She was coming at wild, Yeah, I had to end up pushing her away onto the couch. Fell back on the couch, said, fucking stop that shit now, man. You know what I'm saying? Just that, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, fucking I had Noel on the ground. I think he shot himself anyway. Fucking while I'm sitting on him, he's half drunk. He was drunk as well. So now he's shot himself. He's fucking stinking this and that. He still wants to get up. Anyway, the police came. I'm not sure who called the police. The police came, and anyway, fucking things settled down. I went outside by the front door and gave a statement to this one police officer. He was talking to me about his daughter. He's got a 10-year-old daughter or something, and he's from the UK. He's been here for 5 years or so. Anyway, just making small talk. I wasn't really in the mood, you know what I mean? Fucking, I'm having a cigarette outside talking to this police officer. Having to give a statement. I'm pissed off now because Noel went off for nothing. I was trying to talk to him like a man. Now my mother's kicked him out for the night. He's going to sleep at his friend's house upstairs, Michael, I think. And he looked at me, grabbed his suitcase, carrying him like a big baby. Anyway, he died. He came over the next day, and I said to him, see this thing here on the table? This is like this is a statement about you fucking carrying on with me, with violence and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think he was supposed to be next to me for 24 hours. That was a 24-hour notice for him not to be in my company. So I showed him that, you know, just to let him know that you're lucky, you know what I'm saying? You're still coming here and doing all this fucking shit. You're not even supposed to be here now with this fucking written statement or this restraining order against you for 24 hours. And then my mother and dad said something to me about it, and I was like, no, well, I got to let you know. I got to let you know that I'm being fair to you now. I'm being nice to you. You're not supposed to be here in my company because I live here as well. So for 24 hours, you shouldn't be next to me. So I'm letting you next to me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I wanted him to know. Anyway, that story ended. Me and Byron spoke about it when Byron came over to Mum's house. I think it was that same night we were talking about, have I done the right thing? We were talking about like, hey, so what happened with Noel and this and that? So I'm telling him what happened. Anyway. Now, one day I was coming back from the shops and I seen someone look like Mervy, my ex-wife. He walked just like her, you know. From a distance it looked like Mervy. Her gait and her walk, everything looked like her. And when I came past this guy, it was a guy, not a girl. Anyway. Now I'll go here. Now also this year, 2015, I went to the Malaga Markets with Noel and Mum to see Byron and Celice and Olivia. And we all having lunch and all that day, you know. We drove up there with Noel's youth, me and my mum and Noel. Met Byron and Celice at Malaga Markets. Yeah, and anyway, we sat down to have a chow and that, you know. So I'm on the dole this time and all that. So now we sat down to order food and that. Now everyone's ignoring me, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm broke, I've got no money to order food. Now everyone's ordering food around me. I feel a little bit shit about being broken in everyone's company, you know what I mean? With everything going on in my life. And, I mean, everybody knew I don't have money. They all knew I don't have money, that I'm unemployed now because of my hip. You know, and no one's offering to buy me a child, this and that. It's like they're making me wait like I must ask them. You know what I'm saying? Just, to me, it was rude. You know, and I felt bad about it. I felt swag already, and I felt it was rude of them. Anyway, I took Olivia, Byron's daughter, I took her for a little walk around the shops. Cool, no worries. Hey, next minute I'm in the shop, me and Olivia are playing with this fan thing and all this. Next minute there's everybody right there next to me. Mum, Byron, Celice. I'm like, hey, shit, were you guys following me or something? You know what I'm saying? I just took Olivia around the shop so I can spend some time with my niece and have a walk and a chat, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I felt like people followed me or they were worried about me walking around with your kid or something. And then one time I was hanging out washing there by the flats. I used to always hang out to washing, sometimes 2 o'clock in the morning because I'm up. You know what I'm saying? And then I heard these people say, they kept bullying me. It's like people were sitting downstairs or across in the other flats talking to me while I'm hanging out to washing, you know what I mean? And I always used to hang out to washing and have a good time, put on my headphones, hang out to washing, do a bit of a dance. Anyway, they were pissing me off, and then I responded like, fuck man, fuck off, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure where these people were talking from. And anyway, I heard him say, yeah, that's it, get mad, get mad. They were actually excited that I was getting mad, you know. And this time, also in 2015, there was one time a truck came to the towers. It came in, made a big noise. It was night time, about 9, 10 o'clock. It was night time. The truck came in. It jumps up the curb. Yeah, I had to look outside. It looks like someone stole a truck and now they're trying to dump it here by the towers, you know. Hey, someone fucking... Now, I owed Craig some money this time. About $200 or something. And anyway. Fucking I'm sitting inside now. Now, with all these things going on in my life, and I can hear these people talking to me and shit. I'm thinking now, who do I owe money to? Or it's like someone's after me, because someone jumps out of the truck. I'm sitting inside listening now, and someone voice, you South African, huh? Or something like that, you know? They clap their hands, hey, you South African, huh? This and that. It's like they're talking to me now, I'm South African, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, who's this now in a truck coming here, this and that, making a noise, they after me or something, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, that same night I messaged Craig because I owed him about $200. And I tuned him this and that because I thought now he must have his boys coming after me, you know what I'm saying? Because I owe him some marcha. Yeah, so I sent him a message anyway and tuned him. But anyway, Craig came to pick up his money after that. He came to pick up his money. He was in a car that had all these Mobil oil stickers on it, BMW 3 M series. Anyway, the car had fucking stickers all over the back, like these little decals, you know, everywhere. Advertising car oil and fucking everything. Came to pick up his money. This time with all the shit going on in my life, I didn't even really want to see Craig or hang out or get any gear off him or anything, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling swat now because I don't know what's going on. And anyway, he said to me, how's the hip and all that, you know, how's the hip fine and everything? I told him, it's alright, he said, you know what I'm saying? This, that, blah, blah, blah. He told me, if you want some more gear, you know, just give me a call, whatever. Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, no worries, man, no worries. I didn't want to know anything about gear or fucking all that shit. Anyway, something I forgot to tell you, in 2014, when I went to pick up some gear from Craig at our spot there in Ascot, I was sitting in the car waiting for him. I was sitting in the car, man. I can hear these menses talking to me now. Talking to me through the car stereo or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They said to me, now Craig's organized for me to pick up, so now I'm waiting for him to get to the spot. He's not there yet. So I'm waiting, and while I'm waiting in the car, these voices say, hey, you're going to get your friend into trouble. You know what I'm saying? So like, someone is following me around. Someone's in the car. Or they can see me or whatever through a camera or whatever, but they're communicating with me. Are you going to get your friend into trouble? I thought nothing of it. I ignored it, because I don't know whether to respond to these people now or what. You know what I'm saying? So I just ignored it, because I figured if I'm going to get my friend into trouble, I figured that I can't get my friend into trouble. I figured my friend is already in trouble. Or people already know my friend. Because if they're saying that to me now, you've been following me around for ages. How do you know, Craig, I'm going to get my friend into trouble? You already know it's Craig. You already know what's going on. So they're trying to make me feel now that I should back out of the deal and, you know, leave Craig alone or something. That's how I felt. But I just ignored the voice exam. You know what I'm saying? I ignored it. Like I always did. You know, I'm not comfortable with hearing someone and I can't see anybody. You know, then I must start talking to myself and shit. Anyway. Yeah, David Manuel too. The one time I went out with him, I think this was 2014, he asked me about Rachel. We were driving in his car and he said to me, did you put it in a bum? Did you put it in a bum? Did you put it in a house? You know, he asked me out of the blue, did I put it in Rachel's bum? You know, I'm talking about my dick, did I nine in the bum? Came out of nowhere. I thought to myself, that's a bit of a question that just doesn't pop up out of the blue, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I'll ask you that question about your missus or your ex-girlfriends, you know what I mean? It's not a question I normally ask someone. But David Manuel asked me that. And I didn't really answer the question. I didn't feel comfortable telling him whether I'd put it in a bum or not, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of just laughed it off. Anyway, this year too, Mum asked me who do I owe money? So I wrote down a list. I only owed like 3 people money. It was only like $300. Anyway, this year, 2015, I used to come home and say, there was some maintenance guys downstairs.